What's up, guys? Welcome back to another TikTok from Standard Time. Today we will be reviewing the piece I'm wearing today, which is the Tevise. Now, if you guys follow the series, which go check it out on our YouTube channel, you will see that we basically bought a watch through Amazon. We filmed the unboxing and the first impressions exactly of the watch, and we've now had it a week on the wrist, and we'll have like this is the proper review of the Tevise watch. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's a $34 watch.
It was 29 euros. I think you bought it for, and that translates to about $32.
Yes. So, as you guys can see, it's not an expensive piece. It's pretty affordable when it comes to.
It was the idea behind the Amazon Find series. The idea was just to find the cheapest mechanical watch at the time, and we did that.
And as you guys will see, we have had quite an impression of what Chinese watches in Amazon represent. Exactly. Now, the watch, as you guys may know, the watch is 41 millimeters. It is an automatic piece. Officially, it's 30 meters water resistance. However, the dial does say it's 300 meters water resistant.
A whole load of nonsense.
I went into a rabbit hole. On the internet trying to find if there's any legal stuff binding you, because it also says cost certified.
Well, it doesn't say COSC, it just says that
it says Chronomètre Officiel Certifié.
But COSC is actually the control. There's something
chronometer certified. So
yeah, that's the English translation, but the French one is control the Swiss something. Okay,
so it doesn't say Swiss because COSC certification, so what Rolex has and what a lot of
Swiss pieces
have, that can only be on a Swiss watch.
Yes,
made in Switzerland.
This is most certainly not.
This is most certainly not made in Switzerland. So it makes sense that it's like nowhere near COSC.
I think they just printed a bunch of nonsense on the dial that looked good and looked like what most diver watches have.
Actually, I could not find it on the internet if there's any legal binding to what says on the dial.
I'm pretty sure there's not, because otherwise it wouldn't sell in EU on Amazon particularly. And so I think the wording they used was careful. And more of it, this is sort of a homage watch.
Yes.
It's not a direct homage because it doesn't take all the characteristics of just one watch. I think it looks a bit like a marathon watch, and it looks, well, the bezel indicates that it's based on the Breitling Colt. But funnily enough, the bezel doesn't turn.
Yes, and if you guys go back to the previous video, my first impressions, I wanted to try to
you tried to turn the bezel, and you're like, oh, I give up.
Yeah, I was actually expecting it to turn, but
it's just stuck, and it's off center.
And it's off centered. Yeah, no, so like we can. It's a nice case study of how watch manufacturers reduce costs in whilst manufacturing a watch. So the glass, the mineral glass, is flat. So that's like one way in which manufacturing.
Do you know if it's mineral crystal, or do you think it's just a piece of glass?
So on the Amazon, I'm thinking it's mineral crystal, because on the Amazon listing it does say mineral crystal exactly.
But I don't really know what that means. Maybe it's a wide range. Maybe it also includes glass.
No, because like Seiko has their plexi
Hardlex.
Yes, sorry. Yes. Apart from that, design wise, it's pretty nice. Of course, as we said, it's quite an homage of like what a Breitling Colt would be, but it has like a personality to it. It's not just.
I think the dial is the best feature of the watch.
Yes. I really like the italic numerals.
Arabic numerals.
Sorry. Yeah.
Regular numbers.
Regular numbers. I really like the numerals. It has quite a nice loom, which I was not expecting.
I mean, it's not bright loom.
Yes, it's not bright loom, but it's there, and it's very present on the watch. Overall, just like the design itself is very non-intrusive. It's like
Tell me about the bracelet because you've not got it on.
As you guys can see, I am currently wearing it on a NATO. I could actually not stand wearing the watch on the bracelet it came.
You might want to play around with the bracelet.
Over there. So, the bracelet itself, I mean, it's interesting, I guess. It has hollow end links. The links itself appear to be stretched, but like it wasn't stretched at all. It just wrangly a lot. I don't like doing that because on the previous video when I did it on the Seiko, I kind of cringed whilst watching the video back. But yeah, I like the mechanism of how to deploy the clasp, but
nothing else.
Nothing else apart from it.
I like the bracelet. I'm okay with the bracelet. Yeah, it's very flimsy. It's very cheap light. It's not that kind of titanium light.
Yes, no,
it's like a sort of hollowed out feeling light.
Yes, and it is, I guess, proper steel, but
it looks like the oyster bracelet.
Yeah, it does look like the oyster bracelet. It has that like difference
same
in polish.
link pattern, and then it's tapered towards the buckle.
Towards the buckle, exactly. Yeah. No, It's just so you guys know, it's also 20 millimeters wide.
Lug width, yeah.
Yeah, lug width. Yeah. No,
But you'll never wear it. I mean, it's not sized, but you'd never size it.
I wouldn't size it. No. I wouldn't use this bracelet. So, yeah, the bracelet is a no-go. Like, if you get this, please get a proper NATO strap for it. And
would you wear it on a leather strap?
I would not wear it on a leather strap because of this problem I have with it. I feel it's too thick. The watch is like actually very thick.
But doesn't the NATO make it thicker?
The NATO does make it thicker, and that is one of the problems I have with the watch. Because it's thicker, it feels bigger than 41 millimeters.
Yeah, it's about 15 millimeters thick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it all has to do with like them wanting to make a case back for it. And I appreciate us to get to see the movement because it is actually quite a nice movement.
Well, it might not be a nice movement, but it looks decent.
No,
it looks half decent. I mean.
Yeah, it looks half decent, and what I'm thinking is what the target audience for this watch could be. This would be a watch for someone just getting into the hobby. Maybe
it's a watch for kids. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, like it's entirely plausible for it to be for kids because it's like a very nice first watch.
Yeah, I guess.
First, like proper mechanical piece. So that's actually one of the things I kept thinking about. Okay, you know how boomers started their watch collection with a Seiko SKX.
Yeah.
You cannot start a collection with a Seiko SKX these days.
Yeah.
It's too expensive. How I started my collection was with a Seiko 5.
But I don't think there were watches this cheap ever. That's the thing.
Exactly.
It's because of
I started
manufacturing abilities now that they're able to cut costs like this.
Exactly. So I started my collection with the Seiko 5, and that was still a decent-ish price. New Seiko 5s are around $250.
Yeah.
Which is like nowhere what a teenager could be able to afford. So this on their own, exactly. So like if a young guy wants to start a watch collection, this is the way to go.
If you're not too sure, I guess.
Yes, exactly, and that's the other thing. Like if you're not too sure, and you can easily make mistakes with Chinese watches. I guess they're fun.
Yeah, and the other thing you can do to have a reason to get this is if you don't have a watch with a case back.
Yes,
because a lot of inexpensive watches don't come with case backs.
You're not able to see what the automatic movement actually is and why the hand is sweeping and why. And I can totally see how this could be like an entry point for someone. Now, continuing with stuff I like and dislike of the watch, I find it very difficult to hand wind.
So it is hand winding.
It does have hand winding, which is actually quite nice. Like that means the movement is pretty decent. Yeah.
Uh,
Or like
yeah, there's something to it.
there's some engineering behind the movement. Although I think they
No
added-
hacking.
No hacking. Yes, no hacking, and the rotor is not very good. I was wearing it quite a lot, moving quite a lot with it, and like
Is it not heavy enough, or what do you think?
I think it could be that because it's made out of the same steel that the movement is made out of. It's not heavy enough to like have that momentum for it to turn around.
I also got an expensive piece. I mean, you might have seen the review of that before.
And if not, go check it out on our channel.
Yeah. So that was a Megalith watch. That's the name of the brand. It looks a bit like an Apple Watch, but it's a skeletonized automatic movement piece. And I really like that. I still really like it. And the thing with that is the rotor was so light. I mean, that it would not really wind the movement. So I would always have to manually wind it. Otherwise, it just loses charge. Whatever, it stops running.
Oh, exactly. And yeah, that's, I guess, one of the problems that these Chinese watches have. Yeah. No, And apart from that, it does... I do like how the weight of it. It does feel like a proper...
Yeah, but the strap is so flimsy and light.
Yes,
but the
strap,
case is solid.
Yes, the case is quite solid. I can move it around and I don't feel anything moving around it. Like, no like, tiny pieces or...
Doesn't rattle that much.
It doesn't rattle too much, Yeah. No, and like, as I was saying, I like the design of it. It's pretty non-intrusive. Very mass market, I guess. And...
What do you think about the hands?
Oh, the hands I love. I actually like really like these hands.
Like, do you find? Do you see them having cut costs? Are you able to see that in the dial or no?
Probably not in the dial. One aspect of the dial where I can see how they cut costs is the luminescent, like not on the numerals, but on the outer edge of the watch. They just like put like a dot of lume, and yeah,
it's
that is
weird because they have the numerals which are also loomed, and then they have the loom pips on the outer edge.
Yes.
But that would typically be reserved for a watch with non-loomed indices.
Yes, with non-loomed indices. No.
What do you think about the movement? You said it looks decent.
Yes. So I appreciate that it has a case back because I would of course want to see the movement. Whenever it's possible, I like to see it.
Yeah, likewise.
Performance-wise, I don't actually know what's up with it because like some days it was keeping like 1-2 seconds a day, and others it was just like diverging by like 10-15 minutes. And that's why like I was wondering whether or not the power serve is good. Like there is no specification.
Yeah, you think it's stopped? I mean,
yes, that's what I'm thinking. It could have stopped, or like it could be running out of like energy, and there is no.
Yeah, because you didn't hand wind it every day, right?
Yes, exactly. I didn't. Oh, that's the other thing. I didn't hand wind it every day because it's such a pain to hand wind it. Like the crown is so close to the crown guards and to the case that like it's so difficult
then it's
to turn.
not screw down.
Yes, that's the other thing. It's not a screw down. Something I actually appreciate is that it is a quick set date.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is a quick set date.
That's good.
Yeah, that's... I'm not sure if we talked about it on the Vostok video, but that's one of the biggest pains of the Kommertischke. Which...
All Vostoks.
Yeah. So, there are quite a few bad aspects of the watch. It's cheaply made.
What do you expect?
It's cheaply manufactured. It's cheaply made. You can see it on a lot of aspects of the watch. But exactly. What can you expect for $34?
But I think it's very decent.
And that's the other thing. Like I also feel it's quite a decent proposition value. It's fun. You don't have to expect it to be running always on time or like having like a
reliability factor.
Reliability or like It doesn't have to be anything special.
Because I think if you hand wind it, then it does keep time within a minute for sure per day. Because speaking from my piece, which is very much similar, it would just stop, and I would not know it. So there I do have to hand wind it all the time.
Okay. Would you recommend it? You've tried it out as well. Would you recommend it?
Yeah, most certainly. Just you might be trying your luck on the alignment of the bezel.
Yes. Yeah, there's quite a lot of because we also went through some of the reviews on Amazon, and it's quite a risk. Some people have received quartz watches when they order an automatic. Apparently, the talks with the manufacturer are pretty decent, but there are a couple of reviews on Amazon that say like.
Yeah, but we didn't have any issues. I think.
Yes, exactly.
It arrived well before the shipping date.
Yes, that's the other thing. So it arrived before shipping day, which we did not expect at all. And we've told you guys what the issues we had with the watch, with the misaligned bezel, and not keeping time. But I'm not sure if that's something we can expect from such a price.
I think you can. Anyone should try that. I think if you have the ability, then just try it out, and if it's totally wrong, then just return it.
No, exactly. It's a fun item just to have. It won't.
It's not part of your main collection.
Exactly, and that's the other thing. Like, I wouldn't actually put it on my collection. The watch. I just, for the moment, I think it's just fun to have. No.
I think that pretty much sums up our thoughts on the Tevise automatic.
Tell us, guys, if you have been interested in our series of finding Chinese watches and reviewing them. We've had a lot of fun with it, and
we'll try to see if we can find some more, but at the price range that we can.
Exactly. Where we can have fun with,
there's not many options that are mechanical.
No, exactly. And we also just want to purchase mechanical watches now.
I mean, it's more fascinating. I mean, because digital is so mass market and available,
and it's a piece of engineering, something that we like, something that you can analyze and appreciate.
All right, then. See you next video. Don't forget to go to our Instagram @StandardTimeInsta. Also the same handle on Facebook. Go and like us out there.
Don't forget to comment and like this video.
Cheers.